Hey everyone, today's video is going to be my first supermarket taste test of Christmas 2021. If you've not seen the haul of everything I picked up that I'm going to be trying in today's video, I will leave a link to that in the iCard. But I've picked up a few different bits from Tesco's Christmas range that I am so excited to try. So I'm going to try them today, share my thoughts with you guys and let you know which things I recommend picking up this Christmas. So I feel like I'm going to have to start with the crisps. If you've seen the haul, you'll know that they are what I'm most excited about. I just love crisps. So the fact that I've got 3 different types to try in today's video is amazing. I feel like I've done this nice little setup, and as soon as I start trying anything, this whole thing's going to collapse. So we'll just have to see. I'm going to start... There we go. I'm going to start with the Truffle and Mushroom ones. I feel like these could potentially be the ones I like the least out of the 3 that I picked up, so we'll have to see. Smell-wise, they don't really smell particularly strong of anything. They kind of just smell like ready salted. Okay, they definitely don't taste like ready salted. They are so good. Wow, they have such a good amount of flavour on them. I hate it when you buy a packet of crisps and then you're like searching for the flavour. Each crisp I've tried so far has had like the perfect amount. I don't think I've ever had a mushroom flavoured crisp before, like in any sense, so it's a little bit strange, but I really like these. They've obviously got like the distinct truffle flavour, although I feel like it's slightly different to truffle flavours I've had in the past. I feel like sometimes truffle can taste quite artificially, whereas this just tastes like mushrooms, like it's got quite an earthy taste. There's also like a herby flavour going on. I think it's got thyme and parsley, so you can definitely taste that as well. The crisps themselves are great. They're obviously from the Finest range. They're definitely like the thicker, more crunchier crisps. I mean, look at me now becoming a crisp connoisseur, but these are really good. So strong start. I would maybe give these like a 9 out of 10. Next, I'm going to go for these Cheddar and Pale Ale ones. Again, these are just like regular crisps. I'm literally still not over the fact that they do vegan cheese flavoured crisps just in the regular aisle, so I really hope these are good. If they are, I'm probably going to have to stock up before Christmas is over, because I'm pretty sure these aren't in Tesco's like all year round range. These ones definitely smell a lot stronger than the last ones did. Whoa. That's literally like drinking a beer in a crisp. What the hell? I definitely feel like these are going to be an acquired taste. I actually feel like the mushroom crisps had more of a cheesy flavour than these ones do. I noticed that they both had yeast extract in them, which is obviously often used as like a cheesy taste alternative for vegans, but these ones taste so strong of ale that I'm not getting any cheddar. I guess like the savouriness would be the cheese, but it's literally just beer. Again, I've never had anything remotely similar to this. I feel like these are going to be one of those crisps that I suggest everyone tries once so that they've tried them. I personally don't think I would repurchase them over the truffle ones I've tried, but I'm definitely going to eat this whole bag. I would maybe give them like a 7 out of 10. I don't think they're necessarily my cup of tea. I'm not a big beer drinker, but I think some people would absolutely love these. And then the final crisps I picked up are the Crinkle cut Bratwurst Sausage flavoured crisps. Again, sound like a broken record, but never tried any crisp with a flavour remotely similar to this in the past. These definitely smell like something, I just don't know what they smell of. They almost have like a herby smell to them. I'm also an absolute sucker for a crinkle cut crisp, so I'm hoping these taste good. I honestly feel like I'm in Willy Wonka or something when they're having the chewing gum that tastes like a full roast dinner. These crisps are so well flavoured. Tesco have absolutely nailed it this year. I'm going to have to go back and pick up the other flavours that they did because they all sounded absolutely amazing. So I've obviously never tried an actual Bratwurst sausage before, so I don't have that to compare it to, but this tastes exactly how I imagine it tasting. It almost tastes like the smells that you get at Christmas market by the sausage stall. Loads of spices, loads of seasoning. It's definitely got like a smoky taste to it. I can't tell if it's because I've eaten fairly bland food for the last couple of days because I've not been feeling great, that all of a sudden these flavours taste like ridiculously intense, but these are amazing. I feel like in order I would maybe do the mushroom ones, then these ones, and then the cheddar and ale ones. These I would maybe give like an 8 out of 10. Still amazing, and I definitely feel like for some people this would be their favourite flavour, so in my opinion, I just say give all of them a try. I'm definitely going to go back and pick up the other flavours because Tesco clearly know their stuff. Sticking to the savoury, I'm going to try these Wicked Kitchen spiced vegetable rolls next. So there's 3 different flavours in this. butternut, Moroccan inspired cauliflower, and also katsu rolls. I'm sure you can probably eat these hot or cold. Yeah, so it says eat hot or cold, so I'm gonna eat cold in this case, but I might heat some up later to see how they taste warm as well. I actually don't know which roll is which, so I'm gonna try the first one and see if I can work out what one it is. Okay, so I think that's the spiced butternut squash one, although it could be the cauliflower one. Tastes okay. I feel like filling wise, it's a little bit empty, but it's pretty standard for like a vegan sausage roll. I will say I'm more of like a meat alternative person than like a mushed vegetable person when it comes to sausage rolls, but flavour wise, that tastes really good. Okay, next one. Okay, that one is definitely the Moroccan spiced cauliflower. Can't taste cauliflower at all, but I can definitely taste the Moroccan spices. It's got a very slight heat to it, but it's pretty manageable. I will say that one tastes a lot drier than the first one. I feel like so far they'd probably be better warm than they are cold. It's got that sort of like dry, cold pastry feel to it. The filling's not like particularly moist. But again, flavour wise, that tastes really good. Hopefully that means this one is the katsu one, which I feel like would be my favourite. Again, this one tastes fairly dry. I feel like they've been pretty stingy with the filling. Flavour wise, it's okay. It definitely tastes like katsu. I'm not actually sure what's in it other than katsu sauce. I don't know like if it's chicken katsu. I presume not, as in like vegan chicken katsu. Looking at the ingredients, I think it's just the sauce, like potatoes and spices and things. Overall, I would maybe give these like a 7 out of 10. Probably wouldn't buy them again. Would definitely heat them up I think next time. I think they'd be a lot nicer heated up. Overall, not bad. Moving on to the sweet bits and pieces that I picked up. I think I'm going to start with the cookies because out of all of the sweet bits that I picked up, these are what I'm most excited to try. These are dark chocolate and spiced orange cookies. They're from the free from section, so they're gluten-free as well as vegan. They just look like standard chocolate chip cookies. They smell really good. They smell very strong of orange. I'm not getting a whole lot of like spiced flavour. It tastes very strong of chocolate orange, which I'm not complaining about because I love chocolate orange. The biscuit is definitely on the drier side. I feel like this would be a good tea dunking biscuit. But overall, I feel like for a gluten-free biscuit, it's not too bad. I feel like they're generally a lot more crumblier anyway. And this one's definitely like holding together at least. So not bad. Flavour-wise, tastes really good. There's definitely big chunks of chocolate in there, which is great. So I'd probably buy them again. Maybe if they were on offer, because they are fairly expensive because they're in the free from section, and I'd give these like an 8 out of 10. Next, I'm going to try these cinnamon crunch pretzels, which are star-shaped pretzels with cinnamon and a spiced flavour dusted on top, which is a little bit vague. Also, it says these are made out of wheat and potato. I don't know if that's normal for pretzels. That seems really strange to me. They just look like this. They definitely smell like cinnamon. They almost smell like ginger biscuits, I think. Okay, they're definitely not bad. I feel like when I tried some similar pretzels last year, I definitely prefer these ones over those ones. They've got a lot more flavour, although I still feel like if they had sugar on them, they'd be even better. But obviously sugar makes most things taste better. I actually feel like they've done quite a good job at getting like flavour in these rather than just putting it on the top of the pretzel. They're the kind of thing that I can imagine putting in a bowl with people around and they would definitely get eaten. Like I feel like they're going to be very Moorish. But if they were in a bowl next to the crisps, I would be reaching for the crisps over these. Obviously, a lot of people prefer sweet over savoury. These aren't particularly sweet. They're obviously not savoury, but they have got a really nice flavour to them. I don't think they taste super strong of cinnamon specifically, but they have like a Christmas spice taste to them. I can definitely taste a lot of ginger in there. Overall, I think in terms of everything I've tried today, I would give these a 6. But for what they are and like putting it into perspective of the fact that I don't really like these things generally, I would maybe give them like a 7.5. The final Christmas item that I've got is this Wicked Kitchen mincemeat slice. Now I believe you have to heat this up, although it does say you can eat it hot or cold, so maybe I'll try it cold. Yeah, if you want to heat it you have to use the oven, you can't use a microwave, so there's definitely no way I'm going to wait for the oven to heat up. I mentioned in the haul video, but this is like leaked slightly and it really doesn't look too pretty. It's almost reminding me, and I shouldn't say this out loud before I'm about to try it, but at the bottom of like a bin bag when you get all the bin juice, that's the vibe I'm getting, which I shouldn't have said because that's definitely going to put me off. But it's essentially just a mince pie in a different pastry form, I guess, like a mince pie pasty. This will actually be my first mince pie thing of the year, so that's quite exciting. It definitely smells like mincemeat, so I feel like I should like this. That first bite was literally all pastry. Okay, so I think like the sausage rolls, this should definitely be eaten hot. Don't be like me if you pick this up, just be patient, put it in the oven. The pastry is like so hard around the mincemeat. This is in the chilled section, so it's not even like a normal mince pie where the pastry is like at room temperature. This is cold, hard cooked pastry. As you can see from my first bite, the first quarter of the slice is literally pure pastry. Like you don't get to the filling until the middle, which seems a shame because no one really wants to eat dry pastry. I mean, again, if this was heated up, it wouldn't be so bad. They do say on the packet to serve it with custard if you heat it up, and I can see that being pretty good. But for eating it like this, how I've just tried it, and the fact that it's like all leaky, I would maybe give this like a 5 out of 10. I mean, the filling is absolutely fine. It just tastes like a bog standard mince pie filling, nothing to like shout about. And I do like the idea of having it in this like way in like a puff pastry case rather than in like a normal mince pie, but you've definitely got to heat it up because this just does not work cold. The final thing I've got to try is something that's not technically Christmas related, although I guess a lot of people do get chocolate for Christmas, and that is this Milky Way Magic Stars with popping candy. This is obviously like the new vegan chocolate bar that they've released. Don't know why they didn't just do standard like Magic Stars in a bag and they had to make it into a bar form for the vegan version. But I'm intrigued to see what this is going to taste like, especially with the popping candy. I feel like it's going to be really hard to talk now that this is popping in my mouth. I'm going to be completely honest, I can't remember what Magic Stars tasted like before I was vegan, so I can't really make that comparison. For a vegan chocolate, I think it's very basic. It almost tastes like advent calendar chocolate. It definitely doesn't taste like creamy. It definitely doesn't have anything over the no-mo chocolate. It's also so expensive, literally £2.60 for a tiny bar, like a bar that's smaller than the average chocolate bar, which I think is a little bit sneaky. I mean, the bar itself looks quite cute, but to be honest, I wouldn't buy this again. I feel like I would maybe give this a 4 out of 10. It's just like a standard basic chocolate essentially, nothing crazy, and I've definitely had better vegan chocolates. I really want to have another bite, like have some more thoughts, but I don't want to have more popping candy in my mouth the next couple of minutes while I'm chatting to you guys. So overall, I would feel like I'm probably a little bit disappointed with this, but I feel like considering the haul as a whole, it's been a success. Honestly, I've loved so many of the things that I've tried today. I can't wait to finish this video and then eat 3 bags of crisps to myself this afternoon. But thank you so much for watching. Let me know if you've tried any of these things or any other Christmas products you've tried this year that you think I should try. I'm definitely very much looking forward to trying other supermarkets' Christmas ranges this year because so far Tesco has definitely got these videos off to a good start. But thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.